I dig it. This is going to be nice. All right, Empoleon.
Shin, Whitey going for the Empoleon against Darkrai. This is going to be really interesting because Whitey's going to have to be extremely patient if he's going to get in close, considering how many options Kamon has at his disposal. And we've seen what he can do. Look at that. Already just completely nullifying any possible projectiles Whitey wants to throw.
Yeah, he put the yeet on those projectiles, Maggle.
He was able to actually have that set off and still...
Oh, excellent dodge of Dark Void.
And catching him with the Ice Beam to actually give him a lot of space. And again with that really nice projectile. Oh, and this is going to be a problem, but Whitey able to escape from the Thunder Shock now with the defense deboost.
Just throwing caution to the wind and saying...
He knows he is here for business. He really is out for blood, just like you said. Pinned Kamon against the wall, and he had no way of actually getting out.
Whitey just threw caution to the wind and just rushed in. There was nothing Kamon could have done him well.
Kamon's going to try one more time to see what he can do. Maybe some of his projectiles may change. Maybe he'll try and make sure to get some ground here. And Rotom already getting canceled. He threw out the shield a little too early, and now we got Nightmare Rising.
How many? I say we're going to see 5 deletes here.
I would say, considering it's Whitey, I would honestly say 4. I think we will see 4 deletes.
All right.
But we got to see if we can find that first one, and Kamon not finding that opening just yet until right now.
Delete! Delete! Delete!
And I don't know what happens after that. Try to go for the Dream Eater, but Whitey not able to follow through with it, but instead one of his waters actually catching. Nice.
Excellent punish.
The Drill Peck into Waterfall, shoving Kamon all the way back.
Now here comes Rotom again. Rotom was a non-issue when he used it earlier, but Whitey got it this time.
This time he's not going to opt straight for Burst. Tried to go for the raw Drill Peck.
Oh no.
And the absolute nightmare, catching Whitey for his mistake. And this is going to definitely bring him down to close to Kamon's health.
Yeah, close. It at least brings him into range, so that's...
It does. Kamon did not hit on shield. Oh, it seems like they both just sat on shield there. Whitey did not put up his shield, however, trying for the nasty plot. Oh, really nice.
What just happened? Wow.
He actually was able to use a part of his nasty plot, and Whitey had already decided to go and charge towards him, so that ended up being a really bad thing for him. He could not cancel out of the way, so Kamon able to optimize on that.
It's things like that are the reason why men have commitment issues. You can't commit to things like that, or else you're going to pay for it.
Dearly, apparently. And look at this Aqua Jet just pinning Kamon up against the wall. He is going to have to eat this entire combo that Whitey was actually having trouble with at the beginning before the bracket started.
But eat it he did. Kamon's sitting only at 120 health right now. Whitey's in the driver's seat, but this could get ugly fast.
Yeah, especially since that Steel Wing actually ended up getting whipped by one of Kamon's traps. But now he's trapped against the wall. If Kamon pulls something ridiculous, Whitey will be able to capitalize on that. Like so.
Ouch.
That was a light. And unfortunately, it seems that Whitey is going to be taking game 1.
So that's 1-0 in favor of Whitey here in losers finals. So we could have a potential 4 games. Yeah, well,
3 games.
Well, no.
Oh,
4 games left.
Yeah, that's
because,
true.
Yeah, if it goes to game 5, there's 4 more left.
That's true.
See, I'm not crazy. Might be having an off day, but I still got it.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that for sure. And it looks like Kamon was probably giving himself a little bit of time to actually recollect himself so he can actually get into this next game with
Smart
a little bit
idea.
more of a level composure. And he actually decided to switch his support, which is actually quite a commonplace, to be completely honest. For a lot of people who face off against Empoleon, they decide to use either Fennekin or Umbreon to actually cancel his options.
Yeah, get off me. You got to get in close to me. You got to use Ice Beam and then get in close to me. Well, I'm going to use Umbreon or Fennekin to get you off me. And if I'm using Umbreon, take your synergy.
Right now, he is already telling Whitey not to touch him. He's already got a really good life lead. However, Whitey is looking for Kamon to press a button. Nothing is working at this point because Teleport still working in Kamon's favor, doing a really good job keeping him at bay. And now, trapped against the wall with Nightmare Rising.
And Whitey's probably wondering, how did I get here?
Delete!
Delete! Delete! Delete!
And then another trap, delete again for the phase shift.
That's a nice amount of damage.
And then Umbreon asking Whitey, where are you going?
Dark types unite as we go right back into Bad Dreams Rising. That is, man, this got really ugly, really, really fast for Whitey.
Kamon tried the smart thing by charging his move, but unfortunately wasn't able to make anything of it. And it looked like Whitey had a little bit of trouble against the ice. He probably wanted to pull out an option, but he really had no idea what to do. Kamon able to optimize on that and close out round one. Really smart by Whitey to actually use that, but Darkrai doesn't care.
Oh no!
Looking at how reliable Umbreon is, especially against Empoleon, who actually needs the close proximity to make anything happen.
And again, it takes some of his burst away. Yeah, he has it back, but at the very least it prolonged the inevitable. That's time well bought.
And Kamon feeling a little bit threatened because he was trapped against the wall, but now he was able to find a way to escape, and he's really trying to see how many buttons Whitey will press. One too many because Kamon sent him right back into field phase. Uh-oh. I think Kamon's got Whitey running scared.
I wouldn't say yet. I mean, it's... Kamon's in... Oh, no. Is that going... All right. No. Now, Kamon might be in the driver's seat, but don't count Whitey out. Deep Blue Monarch. The grab is successful, and that's a lot of damage. Sweet Arceus, the damage, as Whitey would say.
That is true. And speaking of which, Whitey doesn't really have to come in close at this point. He's probably going to try and make the most of the space that he has. At this point, if he's coming in close, it's because Kamon did something he wasn't supposed to.
And he did. So now we are going to round 3 in game number 2.
Imagine all the work, all the mentality fix, all the footsies that these guys have to pull in order to actually keep these games so close.
Yeah, and it's if Whitey wins this, Kamon's going to be at quite the deficit, and he'll have to run it all the way back. To keep morale intact, I'd say Kamon's got to do or die right now.
And it seems like he's doing pretty well already. Got Nightmare Rising, keeping himself in shield to make sure he doesn't repeat the same mistake. Catching him with the delete.
Delete.
And we tried one more delete, but it seemed like Kamon went to just basically reset. He got all of that stored power, changed into defense and attack buff. Just got knocked out, but
no. Oh, that is a raw deal for Whitey.
Right now, Whitey not able to get anything started until he got to that Aqua Jet. But
even then,
Kamon just able to shield it. He's going to be taking small pieces of chip.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a shame.
Getting caught in that trap. One delete after another and not holding onto his shield. However, Kamon was not able to knock him out. There's still 15 seconds left. But it seems like Whitey doesn't really have much going for him except Rage.
Kamon evens it out. 1-1 right now in losers finals. Both have gone to round 3 so far, so this is still anyone's game.
They both want it really bad, and it definitely shows. It seems like there's going to be either a switch in character, a switch in support, a switch in cheer, or perhaps just a few moments to possibly recollect yourself.
That's what I'd do.
Because it looks like we were seeing it just from Kamon's screen. He knew exactly what he wanted. And Whitey wants to stick with the Empoleon for game number 3. But maybe he switched something else to see if he could possibly catch Kamon off guard.
Well, let's see. All right. Whitey has decided to go with Frogadier and Eevee.
Okay.
Frogadier, in my opinion, it's very good. Get some quick hits in. Throw your opponent off their game so you can get in.
No.
Go ahead.
Not only that, there might be a chance that Whitey wants to use Frogadier to possibly get rid of a few of Kamon's traps because they are counter-based. He might be able to optimize on that, but not right now. He's trapped against the wall. Kamon has so many different options he can run with.
And there's Frogadier, but Kamon was unfortunately able to get around it and grab him.
That teleport actually getting out of the way. And then he threw out that nasty plot a little too soon. Whitey was just out of range and gets the counter to win the phase.
Stuffing the grab.
Wow, all this damage. Kamon has to sit and eat that. He still does have his Umbreon, able to use it and get rid of Whitey's burst.
Another Frogadier, and there it is. Opens him up, allows Empoleon to get in. Kamon's on the defensive now.
Oh,
And
Whitey was
switched
trying
real
for
quick.
something. However, Kamon decided to try and go for the early read. Whitey not able to really optimize on that. 5 seconds left on the clock, and this looks like, yes, it looks like Kamon was just able to steal this with
Oh
that
my
little bit
God.
of chip.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Oh,
No,
yeah,
that's-
unfortunately.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Kamon able to save the round by having to throw his burst and collect chip damage.
That was a steal if I've ever seen one, Sandy.
Kamon, the thief from HBA. His nasty plot a little bit on the short side, but catching Whitey out of the air before he tried to do something. Another Aqua Jet. And Kamon just using all of his options right now, has Whitey trapped against the wall, but decides to give him a little bit of elbow room.
Dive kick into the delete.
He tried for the delete, but unfortunately it didn't juggle. Going for the defog, gets rid of projectiles.
Oh no!
That drill by Kamon actually being able to catch Whitey off guard. And right now, Whitey opting for chip, which is the only thing he really can do. Tried for the Dream Eater though. But
Like,
that defense was just saving him.
no. That drill. Yeah, how long does he want to save though? Oh
boy.
no.
Snarl is catching. However, Whitey was able to get a good chunk of damage. And Kamon decided to throw his burst. It got rid of his trap. But he decided to go for Dream Eater. Whitey does have his burst. He's got 1 chance and 15 seconds to make this right. Teleport. Really good frame trap by using Drill Peck to actually keep him at bay. Still trying for something. Oh, and unfortunately, Kamon's teleporting out into the absolute nightmare. That was crazy.
Wow.
It honestly looked like Kamon went for a drill, which still would have helped him out. But it doesn't matter because Kamon is now up 2-1 against Whitey.
That put him away definitively in terms of this game. I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't over, but the tables have turned. Kamon is now in the driver's seat. Whitey is now behind.
Yeah, and considering that it is Kamon versus Whitey, this is a good opportunity. This is a good opportunity for Kamon to actually pull and put Whitey on tilt, which is very likely what's happening now, unless Whitey is able to keep his composure. We can't really see what's happening with the players, but this is Whitey's last chance to possibly pull out to a Game 5. Will it or will it not happen? He went for the Libre. He went for the original, tried and true little female fighter against this Black Phantom.
So let's see how it works for him. I mean, again, this is do or die for Whitey right now.
He went for the raw Thunder Shock, which looked like it was going to be able to cut through a lot of Kamon's projectiles, but he still loses the phase to a Dark Boy. Nightmare Rising seems to have him trapped in a position. Delete! Delete!
Delete!
I guess we're not doing that meme anymore, but it's okay.
Oh, no, I'm fine with doing it. I'm just like,
Went straight for the rawest Dream Eater because of Whitey's Whiff JX, and that is going to hurt a lot. He still gets to keep all of those buffs that he has. Kamon right now, just in a really good spot. However, Whitey can easily catch it back as long as he presses the right buttons. But he tried for the hardest read there. Oh no, he wasn't able to throw out his spark, and now Kamon has him back in Nightmare Rising and able to catch the one delete, and Whitey holding up his shield, getting caught by the nasty fly.
Man, press the button.
He pressed the wrong button, and now Whitey needs to take a second to breathe. He does have burst. He has Magikarp as well. Kamon catching all the right buttons here, using double team to actually catch Kamon as he was guarding. And the grab a little bit short, so Snarl was able to make something of that. Is Splash gonna come through?
All he has to do is wait for Magikarp to drop. Will it get there in time?
He's got a few seconds, and Kamon has to know that Magikarp's on a timer.
And he
figured it out.
Excellent dive kick by Whitey, getting past the trap.
And collecting the net, which doesn't give him burst just yet, which is going to be a problem because it looks like Kamon wants to pull out his. Whiffing that one attack for the grab. Right now, Whitey's going to have to be really careful. There are synergy points, but Whitey opted against it. Hopefully he is sitting in shield. He now has his burst.
That worked out for him. He didn't need to go with the synergy nuggets. All he had to do was wait a second, block the attack, and now he's in burst. But he better use it, and soon.
He has his defense boost as well. And right now, he's going to see if he can intimidate Kamon. He's got Magikarp. He's got his burst. And he just lost the defense boost. Kamon trying to see if Whitey was going to slow down. He did not. This Electro Web closing out round 2. Almost.
No, not quite. 1 HP left on Kamon's health meter. Saw something similar to this at Winter Brawl just last weekend, where we thought an attack was going to kill, but someone was only left with 1 HP.
Whitey has to be careful. Okay, he is able to actually seal this back by not pressing too many buttons. Kamon not able to steal it from him, but we are still in final round.
Yeah, final round of game number 4. It's either match point for Kamon, or we can see a game 5 should Whitey win it.
However, Kamon getting this first phase shift because of that one whiffed attack from Whitey. However, catching Kamon out of the air, telling him he has no business being up there. Trying to catch him with all these teleports, and Whitey not able to escape. Really nice trying to get the defense boost.
Delete.
Oh, he's trying to catch all of these deletes. Whitey has to sit in shield.
Oh, no.
Whitey.
He's got to be careful. I'll just say he's got to be careful.
He found it. He found his opening because Kamon threw out his projectiles a little too far. Whitey now also has a defense boost, collecting those synergy points. However, it seems that Kamon was able to get that charge and pierce through Whitey's counter. If Whitey makes one hiccup here, that is definitely going to close the game. And unfortunately, went for the low stance just to get confronted by the drill. And that closes out losers finals to HBA's Kamon.